which will all be featured on Prime Video. J.W. Johnson right out of the gate.
Yeah, Johnson's going to want to do what he loves to do, come up to the net, use those awesome hands and lateral quickness, and then rope forehands. And Michelle, I always wonder, these teams or individuals in this case who get the big upset, can they follow it up? And Alshon has that chance right here.
Side out. Zero, two.
Oh, how did he hit that angle?
Just obscene hands there. I think Alshon thought most of the time when I ripped the prior ball on the forehand, he's thinking he's winning that rally. Well, not against this guy. Nice two-handed backhand rip from J.W. Johnson there to set the rest of that point up. And he feels comfortable not having to run around everything as well.
Side out.
Not to the tune of Garnett running around middle balls to hit backhands, but he will certainly smoke the two-handed backhand.
Point.
Couple of errors stacked there for J.W. Johnson.
1-3. Point.
Just say what you just said.
Another error. J.W. Johnson looking to reach the podium for the first time since February in men's singles, that is.
Yeah, he hasn't played as much as he has in the past, been very selective. Good choice here.
Why do you think that is?
It's a grind, man, to play singles all day long and then go play your best in mixed doubles tomorrow with your sister, Georgia. You better have your full capacity. It's just superb from J.W. Johnson. And then follow that up with doubles. Dylan Frazier, his buddy, they've had a really nice run of men's doubles, and it's tough to play all three disciplines in back-to-back days.
Side out.
What a flick from Alshon right there. And I think this is an advantage for J.W. Johnson and Christian Alshon here, Michelle, to be able to play tonight.
Point.
Don't have to worry about anything except mixed doubles tomorrow for the winner of this match.
3-4. Point.
Beautiful forehand rope from Christian Alshon.
Alshon, the former #1 in the country in tennis, in singles and doubles for 16s, 18s, and NCAAs. Relatively new on the tour, and at least this season anyway.
Yeah, showed up last year, was still going to college up in Chicago, has that completed, and now he's all in on pickleball.
What a shot. Tennis shining through there.
And again, you see every match, so many balls just
6-4.
kissing off the tape, and that's how low the ball needs to be, or you know the volleys are going to just not be good.
Side out.
Yes, there. Alshon began playing pickleball in June of 2021, just 2 weeks after winning the Division III NCAA tennis championships. Johnson, so good with his hands at the net.
Yeah, these are the points he's going to want. You know, Alshon's going to want to be drilling the ball and coming in behind it. Johnson's going to be much more comfortable if he can get it to the to the cat and mouse.
Time now to check in with the third member of our crew, Cameron Blackwood, who's joining us courtside with analysis after this serve. Sorry, Cam, what are you seeing?
Wanted to let that point go. Just to add on to your point there, Mish, with JW's hands, I think the win against Ben Johns was absolutely incredible with Alshon, but I think what he's going to find here is JW may not have the comfortability of the kitchen sense that Ben John does, but I think he has better hands than he does. So as much as he can do the dance, I think when he finds those shots thinking he can pass, JW's hands are going to be a huge factor in this match.
Great stuff, Cameron. Thanks so much. She'll be joining us all match long with her analysis. Eyes and ears on the court. Dave Fleming, Michelle McMahon in the booth. What a passing shot there for JW.
Yeah, the one before it's low sets up the next one, and you know that's what pickleball is, a series of steps to completing a rally, and great job there by JW.
Side out.
What do you think about the hands comment from Cameron with the hands of JW Johnson?
Oh, I mean, his hands are ridiculous, and you'll see them shine through even brighter in doubles, because that's when you've got 4 people 14 feet from each other.
Point.
His ability to make a good first volley, and then you can't go at him or you're going to eat it. In that case, he did not judge the length of the court, and the Alshon drive stays in.
Forced him into the error that time. Johnson looking to close the gap.
6-8. Side out.
Slides that right off the baseline. You know, this is a huge opportunity for that man right there. For Alshon, if you can put Ben Johns and then JW Johnson back-to-back victories in the same singles draw, that's unbelievable.
Just shy that time for Alshon.
Yeah, he has amazing court coverage for a tall guy.
Between JW Johnson and Christian Alshon. JW Johnson with the hands that Cameron mentioned just a moment ago.
Yeah, I mean, he wants to get to the kitchen line and make things happen, and that's what he's doing.
Side out. Eight, 7. Point.
Net bounce. And now a 2-point lead for Alshon.
Yeah, the classic run around the backhand, and he is
9-7.
not too sad about that ball kissing off the tape and bouncing over the JW Johnson paddle. That's a way to slow down some hands.
Side out.
Sails long that time. JW Johnson still in it. According to the seeds, JW Johnson would have the upper hand in this one, but
7-9.
Alshon looking to rewrite that notion.
Point.
Yeah, another cat and mouse point at the kitchen line goes JW Johnson's way. He's certainly been rewriting notions all day, taking out the top seed.
You're right.
8-9.
One down, a couple more to go.
Side out. 9-8.
Tying down his first ever gold medal, if he can do it. He's already taken down the toughest pillar.
Point.
Alshon has. Game point on his side.
10-8. game. 0-0.
And he's on his way.
Side out. 0-0. Point. One zero. Point.
Cameron Blackwood has more on some conversations between J.W. Johnson and his consultant. Cam, what's going on?
2-0.
Yes, his consultant. We have Mircea Murario, and he was telling J-Dub, he said, when you get up to, when you can drop the ball to the backhand side of Christian, you're having a lot of success. So when you're going to hit those drops, make sure you're going to the backhand side. And he also said that Alshon is having a lot of success on that inside-out forehand. So go ahead and maybe start driving a little bit more to the forehand side to open up the backhand side. So looks like they're wanting to attack his backhand side.
Doing a little balancing act right there to entertain as well.
Side out.
Backhand working that time for Christian Alshon, just a bit too high for J.W. Johnson.
Yeah, I think if he listens to his coach and drops that ball and
0-4.
it bounces, he's in a much better spot there than trying to make a passing shot from that position.
The backhand flick, he makes it look effortless, but that shot is not as easy as it looks.
You're basically trying to start a motorcycle with what you're doing with your arm, and just so good.
Start a motorcycle.
Vroom.
Ah, I see.
Got to have the sound effect. Sorry, I didn't do that the first time.
Thank you.
You're
for
welcome.
clarifying.
My pleasure. There's Alshon's frustration with this next ball going off the tape. Impressive to get a paddle on it, but that doesn't help the scoreboard.
Oh, wow. You'd think that drop to the backhand would open up the court. Alshon was everywhere.
So it did, but this ball right here has to bounce. You're just feeding him there. So if that ball's on the ground, again, J.W. Johnson's had a couple chances with a nice little construction of a point, but the ball's got to land in the light blue.
1-5. Side out. 5-1. Side out.
Good combination of volleys by Alshon. Tough to win when you're on the full sprint.
1-5. Point.
Alshon closing the gap to 3.
Yeah, paints the line with that forehand, and that's got to be the path to Sunday.
Side out.
J.W. Johnson answers back.
And again, it's the depth of that ball. You want to be able to drop the ball and come in, but you got to make it bounce.
With a shot, J.W. Johnson.
Yeah, unlucky for Alshon there. Was way ahead, but that pesky tape got in the way, and now you're in trouble.
6-2.
Great job by Johnson of reading and coming in behind it.
Point.
Hello, 180 scoreboard.
7-2.
Just like that, a game of momentum. Wow.
Point.
So other than dropping low to the backhand side and the other adjustments Mircea gave to JW, what else has changed in his favor?
You know,
To sometimes not go full out. So even though these guys are playing incredible pickleball, I think sometimes you subconsciously hold back just a little bit in fear of not wanting to slide or you know, if anything is slick on the court. So hopefully it lets up and these guys can finish this match.
It does create that bit of
Side out.
hesitation with
Yeah, you can't, or then if it's making me hesitate, I'm telling the referee I don't want to play, because you just can't in a semifinal. Wow, there's a rare
Side
wide
out.
serve. You'll see one of those maybe a
2-8.
day. That's probably a lot. Just people don't really push that.
Point.
However, the flip side of that, if you say you want to call it, then you're waiting.
Yeah, for sure. So you got to.
This match, then you have to sleep a full
3-8.
night, get back at it,
Yeah.
at it to, well, I guess Championship Sunday, but
Yes,
Like
every
this.
decision has ramifications.
it's game of
Point.
trade-offs in life, Dave,
It
as
sure
they
is.
say.
Sure is.
Christian Alshon
Finding
answering
that
back.
forehand, yeah, really
he's
nice.
creating some momentum.
Side out. Eight, 4.
And the other
Side
big
out.
thing as it relates to the weather here, Mish, is Atlanta, you expect it to be hot, so therefore the ball is playing slower, it's
4-8.
mushier, and here we have chillier for Atlanta conditions
Good
where it's
point.
playing a lot faster than you would have ever dreamed in Atlanta.
That's a really good point.
Point.
And if the weather gets warmer in the next couple of days, as we expect it might, then that changes the game a bit
Absolutely.
as we move into doubles.
Yeah, and that'll favor the
5-8.
teams that like to slow it down and don't want to win with their hands, because the counters coming back won't have as much on them.
Side out.
So if your hands are not quite as good, those counters don't come on you as fast, and
8-5.
your hands look better than they really are because of the elements.
Side out.
Saw J.W. Johnson trying to get that ball on the ground on the backhand side. Did it once, but couldn't do it
5,
again.
8.
Alshon has a real big chance here to creep back in game 2.
Side out.
It's a ball he was making in game 1. I'm sure he made it all day long in his upset over Ben Johns.
8, 5. Point. Nine, 5. Side out. Five, 9.
Oh, Alshon created that opportunity.
Yeah, you hit the drop, but you don't stay back. If you hit a great drop and go, oh, I hit a great drop, and then you don't follow it in,
6-9.
you're letting your opponent off the hook. Great job of chasing that down.
Side out.
Wild miss there, but J.W. Johnson, if he wants to play 3, would be well advised to not keep giving the ball back to Alshon, who can get hot.
9, 6.
2 points away for J.W. Johnson.
Side out.
Did not listen that time, Dave.
No, he didn't. He stared at his paddle like we all do when we miss.
6-9.
Like, it's not our fault. It's freaking paddle. Come on, man.
Side out.
Boy, that is a disciplined leave there. That did not miss by much.
No, it did not. J.W. Johnson now 2 points away from pushing a third deciding
9-6.
game on championship court.
Side out. Six, 9.
J.W. Johnson gets a
Side
break
out.
off the net.
I mean, that is a ridiculous get by Alshon. That ball barely went over after hitting the tape, and he was there. And these dudes and women sliding on these courts, it's crazy. This isn't Roland Garros.
Side out.
Johnson has been stuck on 9 for quite some time now in this late in the second game.
Lucky for him, Alshon has only been at 6 as well.
Whew,
Side
just
out.
barely missed again. JW Johnson looking to get off this unlucky number 9.
9-6.
How many net courts?
Stumped Alshon again, couldn't get to that one. A near impossible shot no matter how athletic you are. And so JW Johnson,
10-6.
game point. He does it.
Game.
I suspected we would handle business. Who will take it in game 3?
Side out.
Cameron's courtside. Cameron, what are you looking for in this third game?
I think it's going to be who can better execute the shots to the backhands of the opposing side. Again, I think there's just so much to be said for how JW was able to take that game too. And even though he wasn't seeing that first drop shot, even though it may take 2 or 3 shots, get it to the backhand side of Alshon. And on the flip side, he's been doing so well in that first game with that inside-out forehand to JW's backhand. So it's just going to come down to execution and who can get that to the backhand side.
Yeah, I think the big key here, especially in a game 3, is execute the game plan and then make sure all your fundamentals are good. Your thirds, your deep returns.
Side out.
Don't give anything away when an opportunity like this is staring you in the face and all you have to do is win a single game. Forget about everything else that happened today.
Oh, JW Johnson with the all-hands battle at the net.
Just lightning quick. Alshon thought this one right there was going to be good, and he almost got tagged.
Side out.
Again, you look at milestones within a game 3. I want to get to 6 first, so I have the lead at the change. That's huge.
Alshon nearly had it, but JW Johnson so sneaky quick, like you just said, Dave.
Yeah, and I saw a reset in there, which is a rare occurrence in a battle in singles, but then Alshon couldn't make the next ball. Tweener alert.
Oh, the athleticism of Alshon on full display. Have another look.
He used to do this more gratuitously, but now he really didn't have a choice. And not only does he do it,
He got the drop shot.
he got it perfectly and got a mistake off of it.
That was
well
nasty.
done.
Oh,
Side
boy.
out.
And you want to follow that up by winning the next rally, though.
1-2. Side out. Two, 1.
What a shot from JW Johnson. It seems like when he's up at the kitchen, he can't be beat.
Not if the ball's in the air, he can't, and he's not going to give you a chance to rally back into the point, and I think that's the smart thing that the top players do when they get established.
There he is again. Triumphant in the hands battle. None faster. than JW Johnson.
Special skill for that man right there. Oh,
We'll take
my.
the net bounce. Alshon was going for another tweener, I think, if that ball was in distance.
Yeah, and again, it might have been his only choice, but too much topspin hit that tape and propelled it forward. That's what happens with the net if you hit it flush like that. And if you hit it like that, you don't get to serve again. And if you're new to pickleball, and welcome Prime friends, the let serve has to clear the kitchen line or it is a fault.
Point.
And there's those freebies I was talking about that just really in a game 3 you don't want to give away.
3-3. Point.
And I love that play from Alshon. Bang it into the backhand corner on the serve and then run around the backhand, and it's a long way for JW Johnson to cover down the line.
Point. Five, 3. Point. 6-3. Change ends.
We will change ends.
Timeout.
Christian Alshon.
And stay relaxed. And if he can get JW smiling a little bit, I think we're gonna see him come back alive.
It worked the first time when
It did.
said to have fun, and he obviously wasn't lying in that post-game interview, which we
Clearly.
appreciate.
3-6.
We like truth.
That is half the battle, is between the ears, right?
For sure. More than half.
Alshon tags JW Johnson, Michelle McMahon, and Dave Fleming in the booth with you, bringing you the coverage of this
6-3.
semifinal match, the second semifinal match for the men's. If you're looking for that, that will take place tomorrow at 9 a.m. here on Prime Video.
Side out.
Eastern time, if you're just checking
3-6.
where Atlanta is.
On YouTube, sorry, not Prime Video. But go to YouTube and watch.
Point.
And then shuffle over to Prime Video at 10.
That's right. We've got championship court
4-6.
exclusive coverage for you here on Prime Video. What a rip from JW Johnson, the inside in forehand.
Yeah, just nice and smooth there. That's not hit as hard as he can, but height over the net, brilliant, and
5-6.
just too good for Alshon to handle.
Oh,
Point.
just a miss from Alshon. What a drop, though, from JW Johnson.
Yeah, there was a backhand before the last one, and then that one was just as good. So the JW Johnson
6-6.
comeback is got it tied here.
Point.
Just wearing out the backhand, and now Alshon wants to go think about it. Johnson's got to have a great return here to get the ball back and not let this get away.
Point.
You know, that's why JW Johnson is such a dangerous singles player. He has the ability to pass you on both sides. So you have the forehand, but the two-handed backhand is there as well.
Side out. Six, 8. Side out.
None of the top 4 seeds remain in the men's draw. Winner of this one will either get
8-6.
Connor Garnett or Jake Kuzmiter. It's a story of upsets here in Atlanta. And just
Side out.
missing that one was the highest seed left, JW Johnson.
6, 8.
I'm sure Kuzmiter and Garnett are like, we're playing outrageous. We'd like to keep going today.
Point.
Short return, and then that beautiful Alshon forehand inside out into the open backhand side.
7, 8.
It might take more than 11 in this game 3.
Out. Point.
Bonus pickleball.
Side out.
So if you do go into that backhand corner and you know that Alshon's going to run around it, you can add pace to that and make the footwork more challenging, which is what J.W. Johnson did there. Nice adjustment.
Side out.
Wow, Alshon was ahead, then behind, then way behind, but got a mistake.
Side out.
Tried to go big on the serve, but a little too much.
Point.
Just wide. And so Johnson takes the late third game lead.
Point.
Add another match point.
Timeout.
J.W. Johnson, timeout called on the court. Christian Alshon will gather his thoughts.
Their seeds.
Side out.
Not yet, anyway. Christian Alshon looking to force the issue.
8-10. Point.
And instead of going inside out, he pulls it inside in. Beautiful ball from Alshon, and
9-10.
my goodness, 9-10.
Side out.
And there's the quality of the return, forcing a backhand there. That's massive at 9-10.
Side out.
Oh, tough bounce. He had some fortunate bounces off the tape coming to this point. It had to even itself out at some point.
And as it went past Alshon, he's like, are you kidding me? Out.
Side out.
Oh, and he misses his favorite shot with a chance to make it 10 apiece.
No problem.
Third shot here.
10-9. Point. Game. Match.
J.W. Johnson